Hello, everyone, and welcome to Drilling Deeper at mining.com.au. I'm Oriel Morrison. Joining me today is the Managing Director of Many Peaks, Travis Schwertfeger. Travis, welcome. Wonderful to have you with us today.
Yeah, thank you. It's great to meet you, Oriel, and very nice to have a chat.
Now, you've got some new results to share with us. Can you take us through your drilling results and what it means for your Ferké project?
Our Ferké project we've been drilling on for about 7 months now. We've been expanding the footprint of that mineralization and extending it depth. We were starting to drill towards the limit of what would be a viable open pit. And as we go deeper, we're starting to see some significant high grades that could drive underground development. It just opens up a new scope of work for us to start targeting some underground potential associated with the project, where we've intersected up to 75 meters at 6 grams per ton gold, which includes 7 meters at 53 grams per ton, which is clearly, workable for some underground development.
So is this why these results essentially why you're doubling down on your drilling plans?
Effectively, I think we hit some higher grades back in April and again in June, which caused us to accelerate drilling up to 2 rigs. We did go back to a single rig because we were pushing to finish some regional reconnaissance. There's still we're on 27 kilometers of strike. We're currently doing some systematic drilling on 10 kilometers of strike outside of the potential resource area that we're developing now. So we see opportunities to further expand on a district scale. We focused on getting the RC completed ahead of the wet season, and now we've brought a diamond rig back in with that successfully done, and we can comfortably operate the diamond into the wet season in Côte d'Ivoire, which is effectively now through the next month or 2 months at the most. Will be a bit wet, and then we can start looking at additional RC drilling on regional targets.
What does this look like to you at this point in time? Is this more likely, you talked about underground, is this more likely to have higher grade underground potential, or could it still turn into a large open pit mine?
I think there's potential for both. At this stage, I think we see something, we don't have a maiden resource out yet, but we see something that's with economic viability for a large open pit. It's a good bulk tonnage target with a high conversion from resource to reserve due to its geometry and its grade. We're very excited about what we have in hand. These more recent results just show us growth potential that it could expand into an underground development. But I think that would be on the back of first getting payback and establishing a profitable mine from an open pit. And then a process of optimizing, how deep is that pit go before you convert over to an underground operation.
So what does your timeline look like from here on out, Travis?
I think we're still trying to understand the full extent of the mineralization, but I anticipate we'll be able to work through that within this calendar year, so that in the first half of next year, we would be looking at maiden resource estimate combined with scoping study work. And then we'll look at that in terms of what other discoveries we have along district. Again, we want to understand the scope of this thing before we put too much money into pre-feasibility. Once we have a feel for just how big and the scale of the district, then we'll commence pre-feasibility work, which I anticipate is going to be within the coming year.
And how is the location working out for you? I mean, what makes the Côte d'Ivoire such an attractive place for developing a gold project?
Côte d'Ivoire, I suppose, has had some political and sovereign risk issues in the past that its neighboring countries did not. But you're in a cluster of an area where you've got greenstone terrain that's very well endowed for gold. It's similar to the gold-filled terrains of Western Australia. There's just a lot of gold in these greenstone hosted rocks. They extend throughout Ghana, Côte d'Ivoire, Burkina, and Mali. Burkina and Mali, I think, were a bit sooner to have modern mining laws. They saw a generation of discovery over the last 20 years that have put them at the forefront. West Africa as a whole is one of the fastest growing gold development regions in the world. Côte d'Ivoire is lagging a little bit behind that, but they're now the premier destination to go to for exploration. They have the largest proportion of this greenstone terrain and the smallest proportion of exploration activity. So I think set for a generation of discovery in the country that we'll see quite a few mines developed in the coming years.
Well, we very much look forward to following your journey. Travis, thank you for giving us your time today.
Thank you, Oriel. Appreciate it.